Yeah, sure, God's powerful enough to do all the work himself. He can he can override your will to get the things he wants accomplished in your life, but for whatever reason, he's not made us completely like puppets with strings attached that he can just pull here and there. Uh, although, according to the doctrine of predestination, you would think that, at least in part, that's true. But no, he wants us to develop, he wants us to do our part to develop our relationship with our Creator. He wants us to devote our lives to Him, to God. He wants us to be dedicated in service and in growing in our understanding of Him and having our experiences develop as well in the things that are divine in nature. He doesn't want us to just lie dormant and kind of wither on the vine. Jesus said that, I believe it's in John chapter 15, he talks about remaining in the vine, that we are the branch. He is the vine and we are the branches. And the only way to bear fruit is if we're remain in the vine, if we're a branch. As he says that if that any of the branches doesn't bear fruit, he trims it. He trims the tree so that it can bear more fruit. But obviously there's going to be different levels of fruit bearing. He talks about some producing, a little bit, some producing a little more, and some producing a lot. So it depends on how much is given. That which is given will be equal to how much is required of a person. So you have to be careful to be consistent in your walk with God. And we have to stay sensitive to the Spirit and in tune with the Spirit. And part of that is studying God's Word, studying His words, His letters, His apostles, His Gospels, His epistles, His other writings, prophetic writings, His narrations, His covenants, all these things. His Pentateuch. You have to, because these things teach us. The nation of Israel, Jacob and his family, his descendants, were propped up as examples to the rest of the world, to all the Gentile nations. They were supposed to be good examples, but they failed, and that was already assumed to happen. That's why there was already a plan from the very beginning of creation, and before creation, before the foundations of the world, there was a plan to correct the error not only of Adam, the first man's failure, but also the failure of the nation of Israel. He sent them their Messiah, but a lot of them rejected him, and so they're still waiting for the Messiah, even though the Messiah already came according to Christianity. Their Messiah already came, but that is not all people in Judaism want to hear that. Same with people in Islam.